For many, life is beautiful. For some, life is challenging. But for few, life is strange. But for me, life is a lesson. Life teaches us everything we wanted. Everyone's life can be compared to a balloon. When everyone is born, it is empty and lies as low as possible. As time goes by, some people take some efforts, but some people don't take efforts at all, and they lie as low as possible. Some people take efforts and try to rise. Some people take more efforts and rise as high as possible. Will some more take much more efforts and reach as high as possible. But irrespective of the person and the height, life teaches us all a lesson. And one day, we all fall down. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters. Do you remember the first day, or the first time, or the last time you fell down? I remember the first time, or supposed to be the first time, I fell down. 23rd July 2008. It could be yet another day in your lives, but for me it wasn't. All what I could see was reddish brown soil beneath and pale blue sky at the top. I stood there with 6 other people, 3 on my left hand side and 3 on my right hand side, for the finals of the school level 200-meter dash. I looked at all their faces. Everyone were my friends. But that day, everyone seemed to look like butchers. Oh God, I felt like a little lamb to be slaughtered. As in any other race, the race starter was our physical trainer. He stood there in a corner and shouted vociferously, "On your mark!" I felt a big boulder passing through my throat. "Get set!" I felt some butterflies flying inside my stomach. In a wink of an eye, we all heard "Go!" And by the time I realized that he already said "Go," everyone were already a meter ahead of me. Oh God, I felt those 3 little birds circling around my head. And you don't believe me? I also saw a holy cow just passing in front of me. I put my shoulders right onto the moment and started putting more energy and started running harder and harder. And by 150-meter mark, I was way ahead of my peers. I looked sideways, looked at my friends, dusted off my shoulder. Guys, every dog has its day. The difference was, I was not the dog there. Well, just a few yards before the finish line, I was shown that bliss never lasts. I lost my balance. I skidded one leg on the floor, and there I felt thud. That day I went back home with limping legs and bruises all over my face. I saw my mom coming towards me. She made me comfortable and made me sit on a place. I cried, "Mom, I fell down and I failed." My mom, on the other hand, tried to appease me and made me comfortable, and she went on, "Dear child, I don't think you'll remember this. When you were 2 years old, I could still remember how you kept crawling towards me, one step at a time. When suddenly you would try to get up and try to stand on your own feet, start to walk. But remember, it was not once, it was not twice, it was not 10 times. It was hundreds of times you fell down and got up. You fell down and you got up. You fell down and you got up. What my mom told me the other day was indeed the lesson of my life. Fall down to get up. Going by the fantastic words of Michael Jordan, who said, I've missed 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. And 26 times I trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I lost. I failed over and over and over and again in my life, and that's where I succeed. Dear friends, the next time you fall down, just remember, that's for you to get up.